We studied now cultural regions of the world. Cultural geography now study. So first part we discuss. Second part. So first is the East Asian cultural realm is also known as various names. जहाँ पर ईस्ट एशियन कल्चर को हम जानते हैं, द फार ईस्ट, the land of the culture, China, Japan culture, and Buddhist region. The difference between the material and non-material progress of cultural development is called cultural lag. The difference between material and non-material progress of cultural development is called cultural lags. And cultural lag, the difference between material and non-material progress of cultural development. Next. Some core geographical places where from cultural groups or originated, so evolved. So इसको cultural hearth कहते हैं, जहाँ पर cultural जो geographical place में cultural groups originate होते हैं, उसको cultural hearth बोलते हैं. ये homogeneous biological group is called race. Homogeneous biological group को क्या कहते हैं? Race कहते हैं. Ethnicity, a group of people whose members identify with each other through a common heritage consisting of a common language, a common culture, religion and a tradition of common ancestry. We call it ethnicity. Ethnicity का किसको कहते हैं? A group of people whose members identify with each other. A group of people whose members identify each other को member को मतलब उसको identify करते हैं. तो common heritage रहता है उनका, common language रहता है, common culture रहता है, religion भी common रहता है, tradition. So इसको ethnicity कहते हैं. Ethnogenesis, the process of the emergence of ethnic group is called ethnogenesis. The process of the emergence of the ethnic group is called ethnogenesis. Next, primordialism. Primordialism said that the ethnic ties collectively as an externally given, even coercive social bond. Primordialism is said that the ethnic ties collectively as an externally given and even coercive heritage, language, culture, religion, common ancestry, etc. are the components of ethnicity. Ethnicity component क्या है ना? Heritage, language, etc. Culture, religion, common ancestry, etc. Next, with the what is the hallmark of Hindu culture? So rejection of material world. हिंदू कल्चर का जो हॉलमार्क है, रिजेक्शन ऑफ मटेरियल वर्ल्ड एंड फिलोसफी ऑफ कर्मा एंड incarnation belongs to Hinduism, and generosity in the field of religion is the specialty of Vedantists. Renunciation is the essence of Hindu way of life. The concept of superiority of life on the top in Chinese way of life. Next, regimentation of thought and state sovereignty and authority are the national characteristics of China. Southeast Asian cultural realm is essentially dominated by China. And Southeast Asian cultural realm is culturally dominated by India. So दोनों ही country culture so ethnically dominated by China and culturally dominated by India, Southeast Asia में. What are the cultural traits of Islamic world? It is traditionalism. Liberty, equality and fraternity are the gift of French Revolution. Liberty, equality and fraternity, gift of French Revolution. Western culture is another name of modern culture. Okay, and Catholic religion is dominated in whole or in Latin America. American nationality is an amalgamation of many nationalist American nationality, and Australian culture is patterned is Western. Next, who is the world champion of the philosophy of dialectical material? Soviet Russia. Champion of the philosophy of the dialectical material. Shinto religion belongs to Japan. Cultural landscape or realm क्या दिखाता है? Shows a human stamp on environment. So next we discuss another question. So thank you.